Hi, fourth graders. Today we're going to be reviewing how to find the area and perimeter. In this example, we're going to talk about area and perimeter of a four-sided shape like a rectangle or a square. For those of you in Mrs. Post's class, we came up with some hand motions to help us remember the difference between perimeter and area. And so we remember that the perimeter is the distance around the shape. Let me do that again. The distance around the shape. So we say perimeter. We know the area is what is the space that takes up the middle. So we say area, perimeter, area. So, if you were thinking about it in terms of like a yard, for example, if you wanted to fence in your yard, you wouldn't need to know how much fencing to get. So, you would have to measure around the outside of your yard. That's the perimeter. If you need to buy grass, for example, to put in your yard, you would need to know how much area is in your yard, how much grass to buy. The area in the middle, right? So to find the perimeter, fourth graders, it is pretty simple. All you need to do is add up the sides. Now, when I look at this rectangle, some of you are saying, but Mrs. Post, there are only two sides that are labeled. Well, friends, we're pretty smart. We know the missing side lengths are 9 meters here because in a rectangle, the parallel sides are of equal length. So we know this missing side is 3 meters. That's how we always want to start out, by labeling our missing sides if there are some, right? And so now the perimeter around, I always like to mark where I begin, right? So I'm going to mark right here so that when I am going around, for some reason that isn't showing up very well, so that that's funny. So I'm going to mark right here so that when I go around, I can keep track of the sides I've already added, right? So I'm going to go 9 plus 3, that's 12, plus 9 more, that's 21, plus 3 more is 24. And I reach my dot, so I know I added up all the sides. So I know that the perimeter of this rectangle is 24. And don't forget, you need a label. So we have 24 meters. Okay, now to find the area, I know the formula tells me that the base times the height. Some of you may have also heard the length times the width. It's really the same thing, right? We've got the height, or the length, is 3 meters times the base, or the width, is 9 meters. So to find the area, I need to do 3 times 9. And I know that is 27. Now don't forget, friends, when you're doing meters, we're talking about that area squared. I'm not going to draw it all, but remember, it's like saying if I had all these tiny squares, 9 across and 3 down. Okay, so my label is 27 meters squared. I need to remember that little 2 on the top. 27 meters squared. So friends, that is a reminder of how to find the area and perimeter of a four-sided shape, either a rectangle or a square.